My girlfriend said, "You never get jealous anymore. Do you even love me?" I said, "Love isn't insecurity." What I did that week showed her I'd evolved past the games she still needed. Original post. 30 was washing dishes when Kendra, 29, started the conversation that ended everything. 2 years together, living in my apartment for the last 6 months. You don't even care that the barista was flirting with me. Me, the kid making our lattes? Kendra, he wrote his number on my cup, and you just paid and left. Did you want his number? That's not the point. You used to get jealous. Remember when that guy at the gym talked to me? You were so protective. That was early in our relationship. I trust you now. Trust? Or you just don't care anymore. Setting down the dish. Kendra, jealousy isn't love, it's insecurity. But it shows you care, that you're afraid to lose me. I'm not afraid, I'm secure in our relationship. You never get jealous anymore. Do you even love me? Love isn't possession, Kendra, it's partnership. She stormed off. As a psychologist, I recognized the pattern. She was equating jealousy with care, drama with passion. Classic anxious attachment seeking validation through conflict. That night, she escalated. Came home from girls' night at 2 a.m., makeup perfect, dress suspiciously unwrinkled for someone who'd been dancing all night. Crawling into bed reeking of cologne. Trevor was there, from my old job. He bought me drinks. Hope you had fun. He said I looked incredible. Kept touching my arm. Already falling back asleep. Shaking me. Aren't you going to ask what happened? Did something happen you want to tell me about? No, but you should care that it could have. Kendra, it's 2 a.m., you're home safe, let's sleep. She huffed and turned away. I made a mental note to start documenting these incidents. My clinical training kicked in. When someone desperately needs you to be jealous, they're often justifying their own behavior. Over the next week, her tactics intensified. Left her phone face up with Instagram DMs visible from random guys. Mentioned her work husband Derek constantly. Wore increasingly revealing outfits to grab coffee with friends. Posted thirst traps with captions like, feeling unappreciated. Each time, I responded with calm indifference, not coldness, just security. Showing me her phone. Look, this guy from the gym says I have perfect form. That's nice, your squat form has improved. He asked me for coffee. What'd you say? I haven't responded yet. Up to you, though dating while in a relationship seems complicated. Her face fell. She wanted the fight, the don't you dare reaction. Instead, she got autonomy with consequences clearly stated. Then came Thursday. I was between clients when my phone buzzed. Kendra had sent a screenshot by accident, her conversation with someone named Jake. Jake, last night was incredible. Shh, my BF doesn't know. When can I see you again? Soon, baby. Then immediately, OMG, wrong person. That's from my friend's phone. She was showing me her drama. Sure, Kendra. Sure, I screenshot everything. Her accident. Her excuse. The timestamp showing she'd taken the screenshot 1 minute before sending it. Started a folder on my cloud drive, documentation. That evening, me, hey, about that screenshot earlier. Lighting up, yes? If you're seeing someone else, just tell me. We can handle this like adults. I told you it was my friend's phone. Okay, but if you're unhappy, we should talk about it. I'm unhappy that my boyfriend doesn't even care if I'm cheating. Me, I care. I just won't participate in games. She grabbed her purse and left. Posted an hour later from some club. Single life, know your worth. I spent that night doing research. Found Jake's profile, her coworker from the marketing department. Went through her social media. The thirst traps had increased over the past month. The comments were illuminating. Derek, Trevor, Jake, others, all leaving fire emojis and suggestive comments. And her responses were just vague enough to encourage more. I started taking screenshots. Everything. Created a timeline. Not for revenge, for protection. In my field, I'd seen too many false accusations when relationships go south. Update 1. The escalation weekend came. Kendra returned Friday afternoon like nothing happened. Found me in my home office organizing client notes. Kendra, we need to talk about us. Okay, let me finish this file. This is exactly the problem. You prioritize everything else. Closing the file. I'm listening. Kendra, I need passion, fire. When I mention other guys, You should be claiming me. Claiming you? You're not property. You know what I mean. It's like you don't even see me as desirable anymore. I see you as an adult who can make her own choices. What if I told you I kissed Jake? Did you? Kendra, would you even care? Me? Of course. Infidelity would end our relationship. That's it? No fighting for me? No, how could you? What would that accomplish? She started crying. Not sad tears, frustrated ones. The manipulation wasn't working. My ex would have punched Jake. Your ex sounds like he had anger issues. At least he cared. Kendra, what do you actually want here? Through tears. I want you to show you love me. Me, I show that by respecting you, supporting your goals, being faithful. By being jealous. By not wanting to share me. I don't share you. I also don't own you. She went nuclear, started texting in front of me, loud typing, dramatic sighs, finally showed me her screen. She'd messaged Jake, he doesn't care, come pick me up, if that's what you want. You're really gonna let me leave with another man? I'm not letting you do anything. You're making a choice. This is insane. Fight for me. I don't fight for people who use others as weapons. Jake showed up 20 minutes later. Kendra made a big show of packing an overnight bag. I documented everything. Took a photo of Jake's car in my driveway, screenshot her location services showing her at his apartment. That night, she posted stories from his place. Wine glasses, Netflix menu, just enough to be obvious. Her friends were eating it up in the comments. Yes, queen. Know your worth. He didn't deserve you. I spent the night updating my documentation, changed my apartment's door code, smart lock, she had the app access, removed her from my Prime, Netflix, Spotify, calm, methodical. Monday morning, she showed up for work clothes. Kendra, I'm moving in with Jake. Me, okay? When do you want to get your things? That's it, okay? What else would you like me to say? How about please don't go, or I love you, or literally anything? Would that change your decision? Maybe. So you're moving in with Jake to make me jealous? No, I mean he appreciates me. Then I'm happy for you both. She lost it, started throwing accusations. I was emotionally abusive, cold, manipulative, gaslighting her. I stayed calm, recorded the interaction on my phone, single-party consent state. Then she went nuclear on social media. After 2 years, I finally had the courage to leave my emotionally abusive relationship. He was so cold, so calculating, classic narcissist, withholding affection to control me. I'm free now, survivor strong, emotional abuse narcissist. My phone exploded. Mutual friends asking if it was true, her friends attacking me in comments. My professional reputation on the line. Time to protect myself. Update 2. The documentation. Her smear campaign gained momentum fast. Within 48 hours, I had lost 3 mutual friends who believed her immediately. Received dozens of "how could you" messages. Been tagged in posts about recognizing emotional abuse. Had 2 clients cancel citing personal concerns. But I'd been preparing. First, I consulted my attorney friend, Bradley. Bradley, she's making public accusations? Me, all over social media, calling me a narcissist, emotionally abusive. You documented everything? Showing him my folder. Timestamp, screenshots, recordings. This is thorough. She literally admitted to trying to make you jealous? Multiple times in writing. Send me everything. If she escalates, we'll need it. She escalated. Thursday, I got a call from my practice's director. We received a concerning complaint. My blood ran cold. Director, someone called claiming you're under investigation for emotional abuse. Said you use your psychology training to manipulate partners. Let me guess. Anonymous? Actually, no. A Miss Kendra Walsh, your ex? Current ex, yes. Can I share some context? Showed him my documentation, her texts demanding jealousy, the screenshots of her accidental cheating confession, the timeline of her escalating behavior. This is... She admitted to trying to provoke jealousy? Me? Repeatedly. I have recordings of her saying I should fight for her and be more possessive. Jesus, this looks like false reporting. We'll need to document this. Meanwhile, Kendra's narrative was crumbling. See, she forgot that Jake's ex, Monica, was still connected to their social circle. Monica saw Kendra's posts and reached out to me. Monica, hey, weird message, but is Kendra dating Jake now? Apparently. Be careful. She's been in his DMs for months, even while you were together. Me. Months? Send screenshots. Since like January, she initiated everything. January. We'd been together 2 years. She'd been setting up her backup for months while complaining I didn't get jealous enough. I thanked Monica and added her screenshots to my folder. Then something interesting happened. One of Kendra's friends, Alyssa, messaged me. Alyssa, hey, can we talk? Something's not adding up. We met for coffee. She told us you were controlling, but I remember conversations where she complained you were too trusting. What exactly did she say? That she wished you'd get jealous like her ex, that it made her feel undesired. We told her that was toxic thinking. What changed? Jake? She started talking about him in January, how attentive he was, how he'd get jealous when other guys talked to her. She said it was real passion. Me. Did she tell you she was messaging him? No, she made it sound like you pushed her to him this week. I showed Alyssa Monica's screenshots, the January dates. Her face went pale. She's been planning this while trying to make me jealous enough to fight for her. Oh my God, can I share this with the group? I'd rather handle this professionally. But Alyssa was pissed about being lied to. Within hours, Kendra's support network started questioning things. Comments on her posts shifted. Wait, didn't you say last month you wished he was more jealous? Girl, you told me you were texting Jake in February. This timeline doesn't make sense. Kendra doubled down, posted about toxic friends not supporting her healing journey. Started blocking people who questioned her narrative. Then Jake's true colors showed. See, he loved that Kendra needed constant jealousy validation. He was possessive, controlling, exactly what she thought she wanted. Within a week of living together, he went through her phone while she slept, accused her of still loving me because she had photos, demanded she block all male contacts, started fights when she talked to male coworkers. The irony was delicious. She got exactly the jealous, possessive partner she'd been craving. Her posts shifted, learning to set boundaries in my new relationship. Remember, passion isn't possession, growing and healing every day. But the damage to her reputation was done. Final update, the consequences. It's been 3 months. The fallout was comprehensive. Professionally, Kendra destroyed herself. See, calling my practice with false accusations triggered an investigation into her. Her employer got wind that she'd filed a false complaint against a healthcare provider. HR got involved. Turns out, using company time to harass your ex's workplace is a fireable offense. She tried to spin it. I was concerned about his patience. HR, you called his workplace to make unsubstantiated accusations about his personal life? The investigation turned up her DMs with Jake, sent during work hours. For months. Using company devices. She was given the option, resign or be fired for misuse of company resources and harassment. She resigned. Jake, once she lost her job, his true nature emerged fully. Kendra went from posting about their passion to vague quotes about knowing your worth and red flags disguised as roses. They lasted 6 weeks total. The social consequences were worse. Monica had receipts going back months. She created a timeline showing Kendra had been pursuing Jake while posting about being unappreciated by me. The friend group split, not between Team Kendra and Team me, but between people who believed evidence and people who enabled her. Kendra tried damage control, posted a long explanation about how emotional abuse can make you seek validation elsewhere, and how she wasn't perfect but was surviving. Comments were brutal. So you cheated because he wasn't jealous enough? Girl, you literally said you wanted him to fight someone for you. Emotional abuse equals not being possessive. Make it make sense. She deactivated her social media for a month. When she came back, it was with a complete rebrand. Yoga photos, meditation quotes, healing journey content. But the internet remembers. Someone created a master post of her contradictions, her abuse claims, versus her own texts begging for jealousy. It went semi-viral in our city's Reddit community. Lost her job, lost Jake, lost most of her friends. Last I heard, she was living with her parents, working retail, and dating someone new. Her Instagram is now private, but mutual friends say she posts about toxicity and growth constantly. Me? The investigation at my practice concluded I was the victim of harassment. My director was impressed by my documentation and professional handling. actually led to me being promoted to lead our department's training on managing difficult client relationships. Started dating again after 2 months. Met Sarah at a conference. She's secure, direct, and finds jealousy as exhausting as I do. When guys hit on her, she handles it and we laugh about it later. Revolutionary concept. A relationship based on trust rather than constant validation through manufactured drama. Kendra reached out last month. Long text about closure and healing and how she owns her part in things, but also hopes I've reflected on my emotional unavailability. I didn't respond, but I did screenshot it. Old habits. Bradley says I have grounds for a defamation suit, given the false accusations cost me clients and triggered a professional investigation. I'm not pursuing it. The natural consequences were enough. She wanted jealousy and drama. She got Jake. She wanted everyone to see me as abusive. They saw her as a liar instead. Sometimes the best revenge is just documenting everything and letting people reveal themselves. Though I did smile when I heard she tried to get her job back, and they said the position had been filled. By Jake's ex, Monica, who apparently showed HR the screenshots during her interview as an example of maintaining professional boundaries. Karma's not jealous either. It just keeps receipts.